Everybody, I want to hear you. Let's go. Come on. One more time. Come on. I like it from Akka on guitar. I can't hear you. Break it down. I want to hear it. Let's go. Come on. Zoom. I want to hear the man. Oh, hermano. Hermano. Oh, Zoom. Oh, Zoom.
th of the month September. What a thrilling Thursday evening. Ebusafo, mama will be akwaba. I Today Ghana News TV and Jumedia we no crime. We come your way every Thursday evening PM na yɛde dwumadi na hyehyɛ so na yɛtena se ya wɔn sɛ Ghana ho nkɔmɔ ɛna yɛtwetwetwetwe nti sabre sɛ wo de wofidi na to a mɛsrɛ sɛ bɛgye brɛ na wakɔ Facebook no so sɛ ɛhɔ na wohwɛ ya o make sure sɛ wobɛhyɛ ama yɛ sa pɛpɛpɛpɛ ɛna sɛ kɛsɛ nkɔmɔ bibia a waka yɛn ho throughout the week all the programs wo like na wo share na wo comment yɛda wase sɛ woyɛ no saa ma yɛ daa na enwe mi ka sɛ dwumadi no bɛ soronko kra na ene sɛdeɛ daeɛ no yɛ ne mpanimfoɔ bɛtena ase na yɛatwetwetwe nkɔmɔ afa deɛ ACC wɔ Ghana ho na yɛpɛ best solution ahanom no yɛntwa ntoro timisrɛw just make sure say why hit the like button no share na fofo so wonya kwan yɛ dɛ ɛhwɛ bi no mo so fa mo adwe some make sure say mo so a wo share no fa wadwe nkyerɛ bra na intimi and ready to the public na yehu dia won so wo ka Jumede, we are live on Twitch, Satellite, Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn. Nina with a search handle Today Ghana News TV. Uka Sammy Chegum. Na enye yenkwa other channels so ho a wo boy e ma Sabri. Ye Jumede ye di no, itimi ekọ me. Ye wo associate channel it is a High FM 93.5 and no Achim Himan in the Eastern region. Kings Radio Ewa Accra, Jamframa TV, Rara in the UT region. Samson Sekina Information Center. Totally Northern Ghana. Adelema Community Information Center, no one Panta. Fans TV, Ewa Flow. Channels win a summary, almost as no make sure say, Bibi Bia or Ghana Habiano, Edumedi, Ebro, said they also been a pine. I should be TV now do a genture, but Madam must say, Bim. Now, in real way, before I make come in penny for no more certain commercial channel, I must just say, call your front page of the Evening Tribune. Now, Evening Tribune there. Tell you that Ghana has authentic news. Papa, there na Evening News, Evening Tribune. The only watchdog in the system. Shebe bia Ghana hanu. Paper itimi sema. Africa na ebo bano. Na yema details of what it is no. Na Evening Tribune. Enti se wonsan ka bia sabre. Na copy bina kind. On our front page today, we have the Honorable Financial Minister Ato forcing caption down the Ato is really forcing Ghana's economic growth 6.3% in Q2 2025. Let's just say, Yamiadom economy media said the muya dani anti Ato. So we say so for say because one and sama na ahotomra Ghana. O share o right corner no so no so bo biem yira ato na da ho no. O say Ato forcing hold strategic defense talk in Cairo. Na che say according to obeda ni mo ko no defensive talks pa ne boom. Na ba ko sabre die Ghana obia e ka ho asem. Ubia Ekam Wasem na a scholarship loot, ex-registrar accused of turning state funds into family sponsorship package. Na say ukoto newspaper ni bina wakaya. The dan front page you say ye bema details of it in Israel. Bibia wo Ghana habiano. Bombodia na kope the Evening Tribune ni bi na kai na unso hu dia ekoso Ghana. Israel Yamia on the 7th of September, Jumedi because key summit Ghana, Omo Entrepreneurship Summit, Danny Day no Moyano Basso, Ewo UDS guest house, I don't know what cry around the police headquarters. Now, Michelle, say, maybe we this is a platform I say to me, and found bedroom now, run ambition. Yedi, in painful put them na ever video as na, I bet church said a bear, and never if you say you waste. And now problems here and then we ever find solutions. Na DBDB your answer. Penny bomb but you made it as the Honorable Sophia Karen Adam Akwaku, only a CEO of Ellie Green. South Never Mr. Peter Wonders can come. No training or lecture AUCC. South Mr. Hassan Yaminu. Also Eba Kambali Musavuli. Congo Ton and a whippy Morgana, you made it winty. Mr. Suman William, and also a year the Ghana Chamber of Young Entrepreneurs, representative of Bashir Liu, Sansona Yewo, the National Deputy Women's Organizer for the NDC, Onunso Nyami Aduma, OBP Mujumidi, Mr. Rivia will be on Saturday. No, Bombardier, so we need UDS guest house now. You made in a free, and you capre and you dama. Bishambi, now for be bobra. Right. Mamenko mabedwa fo honom na enne mpenifo amansa ka mo amene mo bedi dwumei eye opening Zaid Sabato ena mene no ehia ene ene bedi nkomo no ono no eye NDC North London Communications Officer so na opening Dr. Masood Abongo chairman for the mpenifo akwaba
Yeah.
Bedase na mpomu ti sen
Nyamini ya bibia boko
bedase study da no mama mudi sima bako pe ye nche so kra na openi minji munchia na miwia meko short break me ba na nsama e wo no ya start say yedi ho nkomo nti openi Sabato nchia 1 minute na yanko.
Oh, and Chade Wawunim say, so be the time say, Utiewa, na Oba, Naja, one more hour, almost so important. And ya chair OBBBR all over the globe, or follow today's Ghana Jumadi, your church will be a sononko. Now, you hope to say, and then, it's just to educate and entertain. So, omubenya ni nabi ewa ha me church obi a
Irasi mamenko openi Abongo na ononso minji ni nchia na iwia ibitwa musima openi
okay.
Abongo
yeah
doc chia ni kwa mi na yempo mete onkai pa edim kama chia ni kwa mi oh mwaefe papa jado mwaefe kama
mimi hu kura o okay any my person may use this opportunity achia uti for baby mu bia omo amuhwe through Facebook omo amuhwe through YouTube ena omo amuhwe through anaso mutie through radio me ti say sekina ten bia no omo translate a program no through the radio. Now, Lawrence, my person message a check a ma NPP grassroots for just a grassroots for Omudama Kumaso, Omukute NPP party. No, intimate almost na ma sorry. There be American, say me opportunity. Say me ko share obi o NPP. Me can say me ko share Nana Akufo-Addo. Me can say first of all, me ko share grassroots for no na matio because no more form. Mami, et me opportunity bia grassroots executive or bia just a police station executives, you know, ever constituency, ever region, and some national mayor sana ma chechi omunina. Enti Lawrence, me person miss this opportunity that chia miya menene ewo program no so me co panelist Sabato me hu na che enti enewa bai die me di che me die no ebe de edeba boso.
Samuel sama me enye metwa me ho sima ba kon ye home na ye ba de wo no ye de be tudwa na me mpanifo aboa me ma itimi a discuss issues some trendy wo Ghana hanom na ye find solutions mesemo metwa me ho sima ba kon ba ye beto aso
Africa Union, 'cause the children wanna go home. Yeah.
Greetings, my name is Ras Mubarak. I'm a former member of parliament in Ghana. On the 18th of August, we're going to begin a very historic journey. A journey driving through 39 African countries that's going to take us well over 4 months, driving for 600 hours, over 40,000 kilometers. And this initiative is endorsed by the government of Ghana. Why are we doing this? We want our continent to unite, and we want our people in Africa to be able to travel within Africa without visa restrictions. You see, Africa has enormous potential beyond anybody's imagination. And if we are united as one people, one continent, if there are no restrictions for us to travel to each other's country, you have no idea what we can achieve together. The economic benefits are enormous. You know, the cultural exchanges, the opportunity to, you know, study and learn and tour and see each other's country is just amazing. And so we want you, my friends, to support this. And we appeal to African governments to support the initiative so that together we can make Africa visa-free now.
Africa unite, 'cause the children wanna go home.
But I say, Wajibre na da say what I so 80 na only a jumidi boom. Says na joining Mr. You are not at the wrong place at all. You are at the right place. Inti. Say them can no. Say YouTube and I'll share Facebook and I'll share. There's a share button. There's a comment section, please. And then you make sure say we'll share now the comment but say the bear give it to me a kind amount. Now something I will share. You made it to me copy for Fubiona. On also to me the Nigerian share Abama and made you made the summary. Your topics here, you per se discussing. Now before that, something is trending. Wiki Muna, NPP chairman, NPP, if I'm saying one of the gurus, I won't be an HSO, also would need Abronye, ye tamno, a question, ye remanding na Samria Mikasi, you see, for offensive conduct, and send you D Kaye before the by-elections and after the by-elections, Samri no, the Numunsem. Ama it me edine kupi or the offensive conduct. Now, before that, our main topic for discussion. And let me chip in this. In a statement issued on Monday, September on the 8th, the police confirmed that Abronye was taken into custody earlier in the day and is currently being held. He's expected to be arraigned before court in the coming days. The statement did not disclose details of specific behavior that led to his arrest, but comes at a time when the outspoken politician has attracted significant public attention. Because I'm in Boswa, okay, my last paragraph. Because recently he filed asylum requests in 8 countries, including the United States, the United Kingdom, France, Italy, Canada, Spain, Germany, and Cote d'Ivoire, alleging political persecution and threat to his life. Police inquiries connected to Abronye also led to a search of the residence of a former NPP youth organizer, Moses Abo, on Sunday, although he was not found. So far, no, no. Na said I didn't kind na we didn't kind of file asylum say yeah tap on the life. Mami didn't kind engo opening Masudo. Now minko bisa no so far no then a course of party no share bang na do you think say it's lawful or lawful and yeah meet na opening in this contest no everybody na you the course of in the camp of NPP and the arrest of their Abronye DC.
Yeah, Lawrence, me da se pa
Yes.
say wasa mama opportunity we. Me sa pese me sa tie for through Facebook ni YouTube and NPP grassroots. Yeah, open information na NPP. So wa unim NPP ya started presenter campaign. And the who say Kennedy Japan, the 2 leading presidential candidates in NPP, or Masha say campaign. Dr. Mahmoud Bamia, Meno okay, or Asante region, on the Namsu campaign gidi. Kedi Nijun and Bibi are also any campaign. And the Neo NPP in the Nidian Kwan say parties in a yomu campaign say by next year January 2026 31st January 2026 no ye be elections no na near delegates no be vote amano na wabaye ye presidential candidate me dear me support Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and me campaign Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and that is my wish and near me so me person me catch Ghana for say Ghana enye NDC Ghana Ghana na abronya oye den omuchi na edima edimande no oye den
na den na oye ya osiki for asylum no so den na aba
na say wow nim say we John Mahama ye kasa mo for chika solo no unti say Ghanaians adwana Cote d'Ivoire what ya na sonte refugees omukun un say John Mahama ni krom Savannah region ntakobiesi yakun nipa be 38 ene bi madwana cross border akoko d'Ivoire ntakwesi ebumu dwane ena bro yenso open sa region no ena bro yenso wa woni o communicator o say party chairman enti party ni de obe defend party no ena your opposition enti say ruling party o ya de na enya obeka ho asem meti ya omsi wadidi IGP eta IGP atem enuti no machi no na me bi se me ho Kevin Taylor wadidi otumfo atem odidi obia atem oba Ghana kura no woman police escort anami boa woman police escort en oba Ghana eye ni ope en osa call back na ye dena abronya ye chini tumu say ai odidi IGP atem Lawrence wow sha eye Ghana NDC for adi o Ghana na idea but yebe make sure say be yin pie na Lawrence me person make assembly
do who's supporting the conduct you know say why there even if so be should we entertain that who's supporting the conduct and say the oye and even if CBS pay crash should we go on and entertain that
what a deben oye deben oye Ghana
condone the act
there be Ghana kabina min kabi aname boa can be na min kabi your friend be freedom of speech and you see and the freedom of speech no obi and cause we can the freedom of speech ana
okay so earlier
not saying the attempt say IGP ya dia na enya no cause the IGP is incompetent and the attempt you are there describing the person and I'm here to see near why police for na charge no minim charge om dey charge no near minim say om si na no odin near minim anu say wa na no odin no we can say onye safe obeseke asalama we say a problem Ghanaians gugu bebre gugu Germany gugu US gugu Canada onye furu anaso fonsu ma kosi Europe no so ko seke asalam ebi mo so media na me pe ma adafu bi be ma obi so ha otimi ka say politics ebie mi kuro mi ekun enti mi be seke for asalam ana me boa enti obi ka say o seke for asalam ana say o person ye refugee ya na we su ekeye boni enye boni it now it depends on the authorities and I say country now or seke asalam no no me determine either they will grant him or they will refuse him. Either they will deport him or they will take him. Well, as simple 1 + 1 and not ABCD. And yeah, no. Na mimi ntia say Argentina abronya omachina kotum. Omoma ne remand, omoma no bail so amuso omoma ne bail and omama ne remand. Lawrence, yeah. Wow, yeah. Eti na meka assembly
make your point.
Yes, wa meka assembly asoso ma hu say misinformation ekoso omo say NPP your filing fee no over 4 million Ghana cedis Mami can't send any true. 4 million Ghana cedis no. Our presidential candidate na betua no. Na me can who be. Na me can next executive meeting be. And I share sa decision we. I don't know yes a development a party development fee. Yes say yeah national delegate conference for University of Ghana no Legon this year no. Yehu Kennedy Japan every year donation. Almost 3.5 million. So let me tell you, say, oh yeah, 3.5 million. Brian Champo be 1 million. But me also be yeah. Donation bo party no. And the yeah who ni say no a debate. Our next meeting. Say, so person be president, then you should be resourceful. And one of the ways to check that you are resourceful, say, you be more sika bi wo honuma, say a development fees. Now you share candidate wait my head obakoko seek sponsorship obetima kwa abontin akoka kira amanfo so me ibe di president and that person maybe di NPP presidential candidate and me person be boa me enti wo de ba na you say no ye you and I say to abamawa na be campaign obetimi akọ abontin obetimi akọ businessmen obetimi akọ people influential people amosika no what sika no be boa party no amana ede aye ni campaign. And it's just one of the tools, sir. Mimi Sushi said party if I say on my share candidate or resourceful. And the tools to ask them medical kaya no. Or my make it that contribution that. So it's nothing new. Kennedy Japan I contributed 3.5 willingly. And the way also a development fee. And the way and dear I was say ye come home. Kennedy Japan ma who say our platform B and our say I party no you say fees no enye 4 million enye 600 Ghana cedis na 4.6 no enye sa 4 million a development fee in any case Lawrence elections na ever conduct it's across the country 2026 delegates have to come to a voting center some be voting and then some of the delegates may need transportation. Some of the delegates, maybe they may need accommodation. Some of the delegates, they may need special tools. Some with my and voting. And a party also.
Are we deviating from the question and not yet tackle about the arrest of
question no there my can't say near no. Okay, say me chair my
okay, so make your point now. Because this is just we have other topics.
And can you party no more? And no na party no more. You go your campaign. Then say be your presidential candidate 2026 31st January. And your party no more. Sa bibia boko apart from bono chairman ya arrest na abronya chairman abronya ya arrest na ya almost omo money bill. It's more or less like say punishment. But when you punishment, untimi manin anusi or bar often over more fire. And there are thousands of brilliant. And to cheer brilliant we are, thousands will still come. Ye we must have a fire more. And ye be an I found there, ready, no mumbra, and I saw me no mumbra Russia, no swami. And my ready say me can
Maminko opening saying about on this same subject. Now we move on to the two main topics I discussed. Opening.
Yes, sir.
The arrest of Abronya DC. Yes, it must have move for straight in the now freedom of speech no a moment yes.
Eye adeɛ bi a mehu ne sɛ yɛatena ho koraa kyɛ na always na ɛyɛ na meka sɛ nti na Nyankopɔn bɔɔ ɔma obiara ne ne din ani n'anim adeɛ bi wɔ hɔ a kwaku bɛkɔ akɔyɛ obetumi afa ne ho adi ba kɔbena bɛkɔ akɔyɛ yɛbɛkye no but wohwɛ Abronyɛ ne behavior lately and some are okay can't fan penifo be home even included the certain president. And somehow Kafan who was we and the opposition said Onuneku the later Tamils are JDM report to no the institutions are Omona was who take it upon Yantishi any edin name and the Onuankasa Aquatini station into what Honoma na Ayekase. But Minia Abongo Obekasai I feel so sorry, Sam. Because we're a resident in Russia. I say a freedom of speech, and yet this kind of behavior, say abroad in your a display no, and only a fan of freedom of speech. Into me busa me abongo say and say me ya abroad nya keken or no bet me aka bi a Russia president ewo Russia. I am picking up or do Russia, and answer what way on camera. Now one can put in who insulting him personally. And as one can't put in any person or force on the tunnel, so no rest obenya entry Russia. Why do we do this to ourselves? Yeah, we cannot live all because we are practicing democracy, Some of individuals we need to take the law into their own hands, saying all manners of things are correct. And they go on saying it with the impunity. Think inside the Wamokano, and on a man for Pesubuti. Now, can no my reference. And one thing I make us say, a bet me I would ye besum, yan so obedient. But me one man for me, yes, our reference now. Not a yama homete, but ye nipa. Now, Obia person would justify and say, me van is I would ya waka nipa be breed, you'll be a yoshi. But this is the IGP. Personally, why attacking them? Why attacking the person? Why can someone enya no correct? We say IGP ye corrupt or Jessica. IGP na bet you. And ya somehow okafa JDM when ya bet you. Nya somehow okafa will be home. By the IGP no feel say the credibility is at stake. So he need to do the action to stop whoever is thinking otherwise. That's the reason why IGP to sign a moon we say. And for you to come and justify, because this is the person I will say, Ghana ye tatano, ye normal huntino, or say political salam. Imagine one a big or my bana or request on the mount political salam. Or you think say other foreign countries in almost your honor or munimu the ecoso. Some of them even know what is happening more than we the Ghanaians. And to appear you are convincing is say political setup with this church behavior or mobile entertaining. They will not entertain you. So they make no. But and you say, yeah, family said the Bema is kasa with the boldness and everything. I see we start somehow walk can no correct. Say IGP, you come forward, you corrupt where you see. Now what can IGP where there was one who go square free? Watch it also no or the work of court to remand you because you could not answer, you could not prove. And Tiabaya me just say Minia Abonga or to Russia. I will name how freedom of speech at here. Now Obeba no Baba be defended. Sasem we are abroad ya can ye. It's here the IGP. Because we know I go away. I'm about radios, me buy ye, now me bow a few days, and answer me taking on. Say what you say means to me himself some now all can no correct. Obe taking me on. So taking me on, I need to go and prove. But I would say, Yatina on my muma, Obi Kraka some for Obi did you be atama and I say, yeah, why did the atama no more? But to say some your crown for, and I'm a coffee obi, and I'm a coye say, and you're different. Makofo obi adie makobu obi mako attack obi mako rape obi eno mo no ye wo kan wo di good nipa no ho fin fa nya atem didi ani so wuti achi a wo ye say ye no de anya no ho asem ne ye by this is the person on the credibility And bear in mind, say we are IGP of our great land. So what the chrono to no so say we kron for buy no sika kwan no jeje ebo ni din. Na wase bra yanchew ni yankwahye na be prove baby a okwaji sika nti oya. I think this will signal to others when they are choosing their words, they will choose their words very carefully. They won't just come and sit down on the air say, "You're not camera says see any." No, I'm can't send me a win here. All because you say when your camera see when him. And always in a me catch a bongo no any all the platform I make also. Me say, if you want to be a Kevin Taylor, so who feels like Kevin Taylor did that man? Obia phone I will use camera woman ameboa Lawrence.
Seven.
She camera see when him. Now they did their termini be never has a view as a saying I will be. And when somebody build their credibility, Kevin Taylor has built the credibility with his platform. Once sorry that crope, Kevin Taylor always spoke with the truth, with the documents attached. I want to mean you one. He will not just come and sit down and say, "Oh, be go be who feel without a proof." It is a wood the idea was subject. Now, Kevin Taylor Casam and Obano Bianya Noshia. We NPP ni, she camera ni BC with him. Now, also form a platform that has open a viewers a fifer. Officer to have viewers who mudi wachina, you saying, say, Omo Mudi Kevin Taylor Chini Nano Muni Agony. I want to know what viewers all over the globe. Do you think said they are you know one kind of crank amount for buffalo? So this is where you people are going wrong. And Kevin Taylor, before you know, is one of the MPPs, one of the NDC. Just said we choose because to say or can because to say we value NDC and we say now the NDC now will much better than the MPP. And it's the reality has catch you. It's time many MPP fan care back to us your homework. But that's not what they are doing. Party Amako opposition barely 8 months more per flag bearer obedi party name. Now who call America Kurana Democrats are more to abeja, you know. Are they talking of the leadership? Why are you so in a hurry? Instead of doing your homework, your background work, and Tisamoke cancer Muhunu, Namu encourage you upset or like a bronyanum. So I'm nenya somebody can. And Kausha brought your personality, Nadia, again, and Kawasa brought your cafe. Come on. And to let the law, my law, no, and taking a course. Mama, law, no, and a year no be action or then I question them, and the NT in the side of story. And no one can so be more, be boom, Rasso. He has been taken, they took him to the court Naman Roman. Whether you like it or not, the law is the law. Mini Abema, me that's it.
Now let's move on to the big issues now. You table and they dealing with. Na enche bia nsem air trend na efa I wanted to even pass a little comment on it before. Now, you share the so it was scholarship secretariat now. If indeed whatever that has come out is true, then I don't think say maybe I had a corner and your hoop is very, very slippery. Now, I am as they say. So we be opportunity say on survey and now okunya be basta and go be bibi na omanate me supporting no. Yet me cut to the extent say the family members in now causing financial loss to the state. How possible? We no say. But I just want to start this whole conversation with Mr. Zaid Sabato again, talking about the rot and the corruption at ECOSO scholarship secretariat. Now, I bet you just say, if not the current boss now, with me, a gentleman, about says, now they're on this scholarship win. nka bit me apam because a car down so and they are not able to pay. Now, I mean, your findings from what you said, you know, how does some of this act start and how does it go? How far does it go to affect the country as a whole? Image when they create my or international, I mean, platforms or so. How do people see Ghana?
Yo, minia, made as a pass, and I'm a corner. I'm in 2 ways in free hotel. Oko, I can say, anyway, to be as a Miami DMA. Just 2 days ago, anyway, to be as a MP, Honorable Adams Abdul Salam. Where you Jumadi kama be Emma, Yenuanum a driver for Okada drivers and all the riders are. Yeah, asutwe to say on person or driver, your friend free registration licensing. What it does, and they say, me find it say Yenuanum be or honoma, they need to train, especially those who drive Okadas and some taxi drivers, you know. Omuhia 1 or 2 training. Ebetimi abo omo ma akwa lances enti Honorable Adams Abdul Salam efato ne ho so facilitate bibia ema anko no koye kwotworo mudin ma ye ma omo training na omo nam so aba omo lances enti I hope we say because jumadi ani wie ye no nipa bebre dawuro no omo ante but bebre na ne koye but say nipa ni bi afre say omo ante nti next time no yeah, ma the ubonum kwechire no mu 90 perspective o hwe ni wadi biase constituency riders ne ade omo draw so pa enti no me show mu na abo say anytime be a search program ebe ya available no we make sure say omu ni na beti na omo aka na omo antimi no omu so atimi akona omo akotwere omu din some individuals bi kura na omo person omu sua driving ko omu hia this kind of training said them between any ambulances. So money now approach ya me free say next time no we will let them know. So kudos to Honorable Adams Abdul Salam, the MP for New Dubiase na Menda Dubiase for na constituency for us say we are trying hard say project to be your promise you know your bit media see any so na your team aye as ama omunso etimi benefit on so day and daily. Honorable Adams Abdul Salam ekunu ho e wa Accra baby omosoma ne se won ko parliament ogusu o make sure so obetimi anya e normal esombo e di aba ne mpatemu ye ni wadi bi ase constituency timichia ni wadi bi ase mindful ni na minia unfortunate say ye wo man mu na party bi beba so na National Service, you can saying scholarship. Na nipa bi befa timi asho munsem na omode because say there was no proper checks. Enti director your friend CEO your friend Asafoje ada o kasa no mete ye na chese me home ate. And these are the normal I keep on repeating. Who say Asafoje tena se na o kasa no or the documents to her and mentioning names. And ebe obi say we kura what time will be and now what time will be. These are normal. Sometimes your opponent no mo ya na me mama. So obi be ba betena say edit document I will bet to ye. These are documents I will bet to you. And you no ankasa ni creation. And your documents are hand over onya ya wa go through no who say secretariat no adwumadi e wo say di kura no yam fine because scholarship supposed to be ankranku bi a wo mu ni bi na so omo wonimdie na aban betimi aso omase amoma kwakosua ade e wa amanone but enda no die ne ehu enda na e omo wo bi na wo mma ene ade ene eseko to extent say the abayi ya akwakoye dede ya director ne ka ho asem no e ya abrantia no wo aban mu a wonya scholarship bi I will timid this scholarship be a cover on one Cassani who can Emma, but more expensive to be on Mokobo, baby on Bedania, now buying a say tria. Now, Ubusa who say, who supervised them? Who was there to supervise them? Minia, no one that say Nana Akufo-Addo was championing when it comes to corruption. Woman and Akufo-Addo then time on woman 5 minutes. So on kasa obeka corruption 3 minutes. Because now ofri sa corruption na ekoso wo man no no. Because anything I know say I'm not corrupt and I will never be. But and now interesting say since Nana Akufo-Addo became a president, odi akonwa 8 years no. Corruption perception index rate and Nana Akufo-Addo beto ya na John Dramani Mahama worst performance and 44%. 44%. Nana could not beat that rate. Because corruption perception index rate, you know, the more we have high number, the naturally say, oh my, no, oh yeah, they all fight against corruption. But Nana Akufo-Addo time, on the best crowd would not ye, and a year 43. Not just John Dramani Mahama cross 2016 a year through and election year, ministers be named, government appointee be a year 1 or 2 things be an no crano, and yes, any record on Yano. Nana Akufo-Addo 8 years could not beat it. So that tells you, say, anything na corruption perception index rate, you know, NPP could not score anything better under the leadership of Nana Akufo-Addo and Bawumia. Because all these things, Woka Webom, na Obeka national service, they give to a warrior no more yawo. I know that John Dramani Mahama can't once a man. It baffles you. It go beyond your imagination. Say, how can people that they were paid to help other individuals our money be? Yeah, anko some memene ye ni made aban boy ye nkosua ade wa manone ni amfa ye ni mu de no embrambe buafie. Now it turned out to be say party faithful, party former. They can afford that kind of amount. This service and more. Not only that, no the boy chrono. The end cancer are buying to Yakrano Mutia. Now, omo partners I can't be. But who be Dr. Abongo to come here and defend such behavior and such corrupt practicing. No one that say Ghana for reject you. And the Aya Montantaya or Mudi or Mudu party near them. Because such behavior, how do you defend such behavior? But me hope to say the government will do the needful. Say, ya man so because there are a lot of people under them, no, they are still living in abroad or all over the globe. They are living on government scholarship. I was say proper checks. They make sure say did they deserve? Did they qualify? They cannot afford within themselves. Did the government need to support them? I think these are assessment. The government or more secretariat, no, they need to sit down and look into it to make sure say going forward, and now moving forward, and normally I was here, ebetimiama ankwankwa they need to go there, no, na yebetimi aboa omo. They making sure to say aban ibo obi ho ka thousands of pounds, thousands of dollars, millions of Ghana cedis. So omukwa kosua de no omo de omunim de na ba beboa oman na. Any kwanse ye wi a ye mo omuka oman num. Because ye mo omuka oman num a, then to which benefit? Any benefit here. Adameti a secretariat you want some buy me other platforms so a debate or no biaka philosopher sukwache no I buy man a government scholarship. Fair enough. Say I buy my philosopher sukwache and I say okuja honorable okuja to more a scholarship so munkosua dia. Are we not benefiting? Tell me, Rollins, are we not benefiting from them? Because so munkosua Bagana. And some of them are ministers, some of them are MPs. Are they not contributing? What about those Yabo Mohoka, thousands of pounds? Omaka Krumuha, thousands of dollars, millions of cedis. To which benefit are we benefiting? So media, I will add to the CEO, Asafo J and Co say they should do proper checks to make sure say omo UK, especially Brunei na Nasefo no omo kono. You making sure say are they the right people? Are they qualified? Did they do due diligence, proper checks, proper assessment? They making sure so be our beba secretariat or no. Ampa say ampa oko school o wonimdeɛ yɛboa no a ɔkɔ a wɔde nimdeɛ no bɛsa abɛboa ɔman no ɔman no asa akɔ so. But me mani nsi hɔ a these people must be punished. And I'm glad to say just yesterday around this time the president of the line did mention about this kind of activities to say omuhundi because to say court will break it when they start would take on not just a timid be a course to be but let me repeat. Say ubenya scholar because say one awo ho awo hwe no mam wa man hu bi now the sparse and so aka ho say ya mera no nkyere sa these people should not go score free. I think it's time we need to make sure say the law no work say the beya going forward especially the current government ebebo amanfo nsu hu to withdraw from such behavior say the beya it will not bring so much embarrassment to the current government. The reason why when we say a current government NDC is doing so well, a discipline, a quatna fear ma no my normal starting jinsemuno. We need to make sure say this people no set example just to draw people attention. Say, hey, me koye say ya saying baba. Now with that and the amount for Krabesa abuse system to the level young experience here, and we don't want to get that. I don't think I was say law taking the course because we share the details by now. It's so embarrassing. We should not entertain it. Many abema, me that's it.
Opening homisuma me, mami ko opening adongo na me minje onusuna jincheno. Opening how come? According to reporting, it just say any time in a sense that there are some times even baby names near there ghost names is the state will be go school na sebi adia sebi nipa na abaya born hoka na say onko sua de no fa nim de beboa no etimi afa obi aka ne ho na odeko dia miminim ni say bibisa etimi sia say wo ko school na abaya sponsor na wo pese obi nka ho a the only thing anka buying bim documentation permit betimi aka nipa na nya say abai no so ebo nipa no ho ka say onfa ne nko but obe make sure say nipa na nya documentation say nya no krampo no it depends on the immigration ewo baby a nipa na eko no omo so nhihye if it's permitted but mo de yankoba ne sa checks be na ya mo ye ena sa se me ba wa wo tie chi no as a chairman. How do you tackle these issues?
Yeah, Lawrence. Corruption, first of all, is something that I hate in my life. And two, I hate corrupt people. Whoever you are, NPP, NDC, if you are found corrupt, I will never defend a corrupt person. Once you are found corrupt, I would rather make the noise against you because we all know what corruption can do. We are talking about illegal mining because polluting our bodies, water bodies. Corruption can pollute our water bodies 100 times. Corruption can kill a lot of people 100 times. Corruption can reduce a country, hospitals 100 times. But then, corruption I can't want me. Or say you confound. And I am the say scholarship secretariat, the corruption issue no, history no, and wow, share public accounts committee attempts me every year, they repeat the same thing. They do nothing about it. We come, we talk, no my year, no parliamentarians are here, now publish it, no the journal report, now who say we are discussing, nothing is being done about it. I could say a normal thing, corruption will be a diaboni, now you can't want some they say such as water, what to what to actually and one and your body a news. Unum so we are not touching and one. But then no, metie the current register Asafu Aji no can say corruption happen under Kingsley no, which is NPP. Or man making arrest. Yes, making arrest is a different thing. But proving that yes, this actually happened, yeah, on course na yes I did, but then no, Matthew Kingsley so to say statement and I almost say here no say dependent. Oh, you say dependent there, can ever support home. And on no state say Kingsley state say scholarship
but you
secretariat.
get Mr. Opening, get my words right. The American say dependent no. They are about to be the documentation process and no it will also depend our country now of course from immigration rules if they support
Matthias here who statement say that means only categorically but who say who nim say ka scholarship secretariat no be dependent no in documentation no margin visa but not in monetary terms. Wow, near who nim no. And I will say Kingsley, I know the former register, I the current MP for Ebuakwa in the Eastern Region constituency. Your interview no, and I can say it was scholarship secretariat act no, and as a woman so say obi ye mo obi scholarship nani bakro indicators or dependent the scholarship actually covers the beneficiaries and the dependent. And to us is nothing new, it's nothing illegal. It's actually in the scholarship secretariat.
How possible is this?
It is possible. TO scholarships be honuma, even Germany, DAAD. Who fill funds now? So do you have dependent? Who say I dependent? And you happen to get a scholarship. They take care of the dependent. And yeah, Ghana scholarship secretariat. There are other scholarships. Only scholarships now at the time of applying for the scholarship.
In this context, their government offer a woman say he have dependent uncle.
And the culture say Kingsley
because we say it was
scholarship
maybe
the constitution.
Your scholarship at Ejumakobi and I support you. And with that, they have their own policy. Say we are so Nipan will depend on the fine. But in this context,
that is what I'm saying. Sir, Kingsley say it's legal. So I'm stating his point, right? And I'm quoting him, and I'm referring him that on a referring on a former register. So say the topic now by says here, and then me read the F right? And I will need more time. Say me read the. Number scholarship secretariat, laws govern scholarship secretariat. Now my time and kind, and the happen a kind, but my tino and our can say it's legal. Ewo omumira so say omu award scholarship MOB beneficiaries no. Now beneficiaries will dependent the scholarship covers the beneficiaries and the dependent, and it's nothing illegal. Sana me patchere. And this will be see, award will be scholarship, and dependent in the Kahwa, a corruption now. I prefer to say, and Yano correct, based on near Kingsley Ajman Ekayano. But then, register, the current register, Asafu anyway, he said there's corrupt act, they have been arrested. Let's see how it goes. So, scholarship are happening, is corruption are happening, what arrested. And if you arrest, prosecution must go on, right? And they always say the accused is always innocent until proved beyond reasonable doubt that he is guilty, he or her is guilty. And your court, and a veteran, so be corrupt and also obi enye corrupt but so what you obi there eno nkyerɛ sɛ why corrupt obetumi aba because so abongo no we adwuma wɔ company we and also no adwuma minister of foreign affairs assume say and also you documentation say corruption enti yacho yes akase me so me prove say enye corruption and I will set an example ye ina ni medu bohen ayachina tum se yi BNI the Bureau of National Signal no your mo director from the deputy director ye ina ni say o match no say wa ye corruption wa disika wa tutor dan but he's still in the court ye Minister of Justice Dr. Yene eka so no evidence or proving evidence some more evidence yes still the person is still going through trials yentimi prove say why corrupt ono so kire say ni mana no ye no he was doing it in disguise in the name of national security. It is going to be no transfer, it's going to be no Yemen national security, but not in his name, right? And Untimin can say, oh, Mahun way, and corrupt. No, you have to give the defendant benefit of doubt, and the defendant is always innocent until proven beyond all reasonable doubt that the accused person is guilty. And Lawrence, near me can say, and Yanukre say, and Yanukre based on the statement of Emitian, and Yanukre say, dependent of a scholarship secretariat beneficiaries, and me and benefited from the scholarship. Based on the Emitian, the Kinslaka, I can say, ombe to me. And at the time of filling the form, no apply scholarship, no so me one member 2 or me 6 years, 7 years. They will be going with me to have my studies. And scholarship secretary they will capture. And the on scholarship now, they will put it in place that you have 2 dependents. And those dependents will be going with you. And the accommodation of rent, ama will be on dependent now. Okay, 1 room, maybe over 2 bedrooms apartment. Ka we a single person now. Our beneficiary will start paying here 200. If you know 2 dependent, if you budget 400, so the budget will increase. Sana maybe any minute, but me know we program no. I will follow it up. Me there as a researcher, as somebody who is passionate about research. Me who I deal with here. I always want to go further, find out the truth, find out from left, right, back, front, center, and make a conclusion. And let's give the benefit of the doubt, but let's not entertain corruption. Corruption is something that I hate in my life. Let's not entertain corruption. I know the fight of corruption will be difficult. It will be difficult. You'll be fighting at corruption. Corruption will be fighting you back, right? It is not easy to fight corruption, and it will never be easy to fight corruption. But we are determined to fight it, and also take morality to fight corruption. And I also use this opportunity. If you get a position, and now in your government, you say, oh yeah, you don't know juma. Nhihwe no mu kata hihye ne proye no eya emboa it's just as a party no pa na eba sana eya amuma party no ebre, right? Because Ghanaians no bebre na munye juma yen enti omo ti perception about corruption ti perception so we sika na omo penti party ni na sebi maybe na nipa ba akopɛ na ye na but ye di na befra so NPP there and I say NDC there omo ye say but nye mimi nimni say ye ka corruption party ya ye ka political party ya omo ye corrupt our politicians now also corrupt NDC and I mean what evidence met match say ye ka party ye corrupt and a corrupt political party NDC evidence no ye who share the history of Ghana political history since 1992 and I say AFRC our role is LDA eba PNDC our mukuku nkrofo for 50 series and also me corrupt no NDC ba power omo members no more corrupt than any political party Oko Ghana prison now. Who be said from 1992 up to date. Politicians, man, and Omako does the home. You only see NDC ministers and I say NDC appointees. Me no okay exhibit and che biana John Mama Man party or no JIDA Youth Employment Initiative ODCK corrupt on a buga pele and a year buga pele and a year on so. These are corrupt politicians in corrupt political party, which is NDC. I'm yet to see a person, any individual or any appointee in MPP are court, a neutral court, are prosecuting or find MPP appointee corrupt. There has never been none. There has never been any. I'm yet to see. But you can't NDC there. Me met me about NDC appointees are more corrupt. Ya chio from Kufo era. John Mama kura chibi chumu. Abuga pele John Mama mana chini chumu. And all back for time. John Bafu Boni Munina. John Nana Akufaro ne chio muchumu. Bafu Boni omuno o chio muchumu. Collins Dauda. On nam se see no kura no so standing trials. So le seglimi housing project. Atu force na oye Minister of Finance krano oyi odino ejane kakra onu so no stand trials for ambulances corruption onu japa omaye lucky onu japa omaye lucky say MPP elusi elections no attorney general by we no and oye den oye case no lonely prosecute, right? If I can get this a technical word, I say, oh my, but MPP bar, we will go back to the case, we investigate it, and go back to the case again. The Japa case and this guy, Japa and Dr. Toforsin. And the Lawrence, okay, corruption there is almost NDC. MPP, we are not corrupt. And we can be a corrupt political party. We are always genuine. We think Ghana first. You can't corruption there, NDC.
Opening, who can't corruption about, who can't assume about corruption? Are you proud saying you say you can't corruption? It's about the NDC. Now, during your term in government, when you left power, we've come across issues with regards to what do you call it, NSS. And once and say, are you proud? Say the abetos in you leave what you have hanging.
No, you see, maybe a political party, right? And you see a political party. And I'm accused here. Say, yeah, administration, no, there was corruption. And I'm mistake to say corruption now, and the history of corruption in Ghana politics are NDC. And I'm prove here, right? And I have empirical evidence. I prove say you can't corrupt political party NDC. And I'm making my point. So it cannot be said NPP a corrupt political party. It can be said NDC accused here say you're corrupt. Meanwhile, no more corrupt. Meanwhile, or more that title of corrupt political party. And no more that title no someone prisoner. And it's not about me saying it. Me no okay say me pese Ghanaians nankasa ejaje, right? Metimi aka say Rollis every sono ena kufoba no ena chief Victor Solomon alasamo so abeka Victor Solomon rice project aveyimi rice project omuna no mu DC kanu ena kufo etrayo om ejelu omo so abeka ya at some point kra no we kura GNPC boss Chechuti kata Onukran Oko prison. And internet, that is the history of NDC as a political party when it comes to corruption. And I can say over MPP, Yenibi. And who being so. And there's no need, so or no, over accusing MPP. Say, yeah, corrupt. And I say, appointees, to form appointees, no, you're corrupt.
But we're making comment on Mahama.
Order has become for out.
We're making comment on Mahama.
Recover all.
Administration
Order no, me see what done for out. or another for because almost free now.
Obeni, respectively, who make a comment or who can be about Mahama during his term in office previously, not this one. Or Chimbichuma or NDC. Government, why now Chimbichuma? Correction scandal be by a coach it me. Like I said, Nipa we running for India and
Good. Lawrence, I say government won't mean to be into more. Also, Chinipa and the court.
San American, I mean,
what will prove that Nipa is corrupt? It's not about the political party. It's Nipa no and the political party or seven. No. At the time, Nipa no accuse no. There was none because any corrupt politicians were. That is why you can't find any. Say you are Honuma, John Mahama, or no one can say so. I present pen. Atame so I present pen. Say see me no can John Mahama was a president. And yeah, they free about so. One of whom say what here to. On to meet you be antum. On to meet you be soon to. Because here say near Ghana, NPP, Ghana, and the emotion with the corruption. And to over your ideology, we groom them. Some Ghana, freedom in development. Omuma Ghana and war Mukumamu. And nothing a party no patriotic, new, fofro, patriotic, obia odon in my party. And yet no crown reflect subai. But if you end this now, a National Democratic Congress, or a Congress and your party. National Democratic, they try to be democratic because we share more history of coup d'etat, eku, and almost shooting Crawford, and woman, and they are not trying to be democratic. And it's only democratic, ever so would so. But yeah, I am patriotic about Ghana, and Nuntina, MPP appointee, or corrupted, and Suda, MPP. Oh, you can only find the corrupt politicians in NDC. And I mean, me promise you, says a CA, no, me no can say it's a CA, no. MPP about power. Who won't qualify ever corrupt or ever chew matum. A boom your babies with sharp teeth. And I mean, make get evidence. Me in your investigation at the right time, no. Me do mudi member at the right time, no, me do mudi member. Near Kosovo gold board no near aye task force aye no at the right time no with information baba me gusu ye no at the right time no with information baba
opening mate me das the mamiko Mr. Zaid wana me manu akwanya if there's any rebut opening you yate their doc air na me say man bisan say so be wo University of Winneba education na osua de na ana tech ana selegon na e be school fees within a semester crampo no den the sent no the person is being deprived of maybe not writing exams and ebia ahwe kwa na school no jaina sasa me ye tate now you student now to know say even 2000 can mean na ye terms ka twitwi dia ma obi a from where you stay to Penny, how does this affect even enkwala kro musia de omoyi say ye de regardless na esu besia de sanse me ekoba as a leader in your party, let's say then I'll work out.
Well, I was shocked to hear my brother saying things on one kasa only any proof to it. I didn't think I'm a make kasa. Say obia fail visa application ye busa say wo partner. So dem me kire no. Ye busa wo no nkire say bia ye pese ye ma wo no partner ne visa. Ye wo na wo your application. Wo individual na wo your application. Enti wo ya ye busa wo. Wo spouse fine. Ye be busa wo the details. Wo ma ni na ye busa wo because ye pese wo identify who ye but common sense tells me say obi a woni bi a okwakope sponsorship akwa kosua de e wa amanone ana any part of the world bia no that what the spouse and so come one and was our spouse and so qualified because I was passing you know and was I buying the farm Dr. Abongo, come on, be clear here. This one I'm just using my common sense to tell you say because I they will see K Lawrence now obi wo Winneba training college now or no and I say obi wo University I also are there to become a teacher. No. To even gather on one casa school fees and I say sometimes a year, a hosted fee crano. Now who are the man? No one know to say ya more B scholarship so one question there one man on
the back.
Which now Dr. Abumba to me and the law now allow such benefit to go on. How by you so be Article 25 under the National Secretariat Law, sponsorship law, no can't be bisa. Nanki you move on.
So Ashasin, I think I made it clear. But what I have said, there's no single universal policy backing scholarship benefit for dependents, as a specific rule are established as the specific rules are established by individual scholarship providers. And you know, it means say, as a company be no feeling say Mr. Said, Sisiade, who qualify yetimi sponsor ma na who koye be who jawe no ba wechi ba company no and against say for bako and for record we make sure say you become okay they are fine. But
not a government say eya yempo na wunim eya yempo na wo kwa koye adwuma wo kwa koye adwuma sisa me fa say and ya bo obi din say bia onkoye ambassador wo baby no country na wo be acquire service ade akona wo mawa na who identifies who was spouse account who ma e was some na mo ka ho na mo ye den na mo ko na nya obi a oba besua de embre pebre no me fa say the amount for ba be your masters there was a time UK government was allowing say what they was spouse beka ho na partner beka ho say who obi a why because so free say wo sua de no wontimi enkoye adwuma empesika entisa wo de o partner eka ho a baako eye adwuma obetimi dia support de wo ye ne masters no. That was the view na abrofo no ye ba unim yankofo they were abusing the system na ebinom use na enya ne yere kwa no akofa ne say bia ne yere no and they see say they were still going through stress wo mu ni sika to back themselves. Abrofo no ba be hu say wo mu sika na wo mu nya no bebre no yesa di free Ghana na de bre wo. Enti omu be hu say ende e yentro no omu twa because say bia wo do partner ba ha wo say ba akutimi ye adwuma de support ba ako. Abra ba ako sua ade. That was the reason tia omo de sa partnership visa no kan ho say wo atimi identify a ye betimi amam o partner so bi no aba be kan na wo sua ade no na ba ako ye but de be omu be hu say
na chese enya ade a dependent on all buying so sending this kind of di business on koye hwe na aban sika na no nsu di bi na nimum ninji wo kire ma chese ko na at least wo koye adwuma na fa support nipa na or enjoy benefit.
Yeah. And to amu ba be hu say sai nipa na enam ne so wono na wo say ayi ne yere enti yama ne yere nso visa no no so mra no omo ba ebe hu say me ba ha sika minya no na chi no kra no ye di free Ghana ne sa de bre me ena ombe hu say na me yere no kra wote he bebi a me te kra nya ho na me yere ne ye den ete enti abrofo no ye no omutwa asa system no so de be kire no enti there are things but enti min ko ba say national secretariat ya wan kasa wakoye appeal say wasua de aduru baby won san so ho so unya abakwa akoye o masters aban na hwese okay ye was support to be ho eti yam fan support to sabato na minkosua de wa manone na me ma ba say sa me so me wa yere enti mo ma me yere nso bi na sa mo ma me 5,000 cedis mo ma me yere nso 3,000 asam we
Who checking me about impose a no dependent about there is age restriction. Who drew 18 now? On count because that time
the CEO Dr. Asafuaje Ekamwasemi. This are things so national secretariat and so national service secretariat give to a while what they are already over age 90 years Kenya for the a good system just to beat the system eboy chrono na say minya Dr. Bongo no oba no be catch say when it comes to corruption and this what do you measure the corruption with? The corruption perception rate, and only a measure corruption. I know, and your Ghana for a yes, I read, a UN for more Ghana or money. And no more catcher was said, under the Nana Kufuadu 8 years, corruption is see what Ghana be see that. And you are here defending this, say, and this if one of me, so for so be now with the 2 more. And no interest in Nipania. Corrupt like you did to those of Chachichikates and Co. And no, obi na anya beef na chenchana or person or say the credibility. And you cannot justify enowaha. Untimimba by muna 8 years. One fa Dr. To force in Assembly and who do on 8 years, Japanum 8 years. Without any reason, you want to put them in the balance. Now wouldn't prove be a na court a jaw. You cannot say that 2016. Dr. Bongo, 2016 now, Mumu party na good. NPP party so far a good. Because and then Baumia, I was so ashamed. Dr. Bamudu Baumia could not claim responsibility. Say, oh, Yako to Abano, men and I'm leader, men and I'm vice president, and me take party now as a flag bearer. I take full responsibility. And about me, responsibility na go amam for so say, one no dear one. Who does that? Who does that? You take full responsibility. No about betinefia your homework. Now we nya konya what me to no me. And this is the party I come was matter. And Lawrence, corruption there. The corruption perception index rate that ho. I will be able to me Google ahead who was fighting corruption. And Dr. Bongo Nebaba made the definition of corruption. I mean, whatever necessary it takes, like I said, and that John Dramani Mahama Kanwasem as a president, or say Orano is still intact. Nipa ya yabubo mudi na emrano eno omubedi. Wan kasa wano ni omubedi o. Wase emrano said the outgoing you can say tokonu. Eka said the law is the law. No, San endo that the president is state. And Timinia, member Dr. Bongo, Embe to Futrongo Amamfueni to bring the Onwankasani definition of corruption. So the Baba Bechra Amamfu Minia Bema.
Opening with us stay, and then there be a time so the brain be Juma. It's exactly 8 today we should be out of the studio. Now, I'm moving on to my next topic. And His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ebe kasai na engagement on the press no enyaye na obobo nsam bebre so this is to me say accountability we actually me how accountable so far the president has been and let's say the NDC party in the whole has been say Danny Day because with the sector ministers coming to, brief us now after she opinion Ankasana, Udi minus on so Abeka and your man so far no, or which me I this the Pese almost any. I think it was laudable. Meniji papa and no one semi brace so. One semi brace so let's see the reflection of this of affairs. Then and no my highlighting. First of all, I would like to touch on education. Mr. Abongo, me assure say, dog, Me assure say one of the things that in government as the NPP party no more or government no championing free education na mo kaka say we assure aban baso a obetwem and the same thing the campaign papa na papa ba we ntwem sisi ano so the 120,000 students Sammy omo apply for unis no see amount fees free na me just say ade a say mo so mo budget so because na mo ni so ade one say free SHS because so yes technical universities then na ka found
Lawrence meaning say John Mama me depression say me kan ho but answer na me ko ho no Sabato can send be or see corruption perception index no yon kohwe and be determine party or you corrupt and I say or government that know you're corrupt. Let's identify the name. If your friend is or see corruption perception. Let's underline the word perception. It is corruption perception interest. So I don't know, you can use that one as a basis to know the political party that is corrupt. The one that you can use is the one that actually jail the politicians and the one particular party. That is empirical based evidence, right? And if you are doing research and also prove it, you have to always be factual. And this is factual. And I mean my example. Be it may be. Mame core topic no so. Okay, meet the press. Meet the press there. Keka present meet the press there. Kametu mecha ama kufo na start here. The first 100 days and ye meet the press. Kufo's no ye money effect. Jo mama there onu there mfa so ye la sula. Onu anu kra meet the conference meet the press na nkasa no. Onu a make statement so. Onu a implicating no so you're incompetent. Or can say obi bisa the question member answer no so. Obi bisa the question says salaries of workers no ye be any den ebi mu gisini bi ono say true but na atames wo ho no ye single span salary right single span policy salary policy
salary structure
yes single span salary structure but my Professor Tames wu ya no single span structure no akansuum atonsuum onwani I quote and unquote atonsuum enti Atames nso Professor Atames nso wu ya no when a handing over man or hand over man your mama and o man atonsuum this is show the level of incompetent ahoye onwana implicating ho onwa kire Ghanaian study incompetent or say single span salary I want man ye amana tonsuum but then my education no who say free SHS no de say NDC have realized say e bit my free HSS as they see no maba almost say on by free tuition am university for even though I don't know and yet free or yet tuition free because Osha yes Matisse law students they pay almost 12,000 now so tuition free now or cano it you over say 2,500. So you can see that those who are doing courses that may pay tuition below 2,500, they will get full benefit. But if you are doing medicine, law, the 2,500 cannot take up for you, and yet free tuition. Let's make this point clear. Now, so omono no so mo pe on person be graduate free SHS. NSC.
The better down. And then I'm saying you must back, but for the sake of time, no, you better touch on education, and if you bring more, you better touch on health. Say you continue in the sana, Yami Adma next week be a share, a baboso cancer. With the education, you not no fee stress, no. As Jamaica says, they are founding a fees to 120,000 students omoko uni. And
me say I have time. Say me be say obi a law student or 12,000 Ghana cedis. Stress free no tuition fee, they don't pay above 3,000. It will be out 12,000. No, because tuition stress free, and I say tuition free, no I'm dependent say 2,000 now. Okay, and that's all by it. And I say tuition free. Let's all understand. Say university, you are more fee paying students, right? Lord is fee paying was so that me offer shukra be a free paying. The same look at US or your administration, KNUST, normal admission 1 year, and obviously slot it was there for fee paying or opted for fee paying. And me bisa fee paying side initiative cover. There we cover. Maybe it only covers those the government subsidize. And the government is subsidized universities no that. Pay nye mimi nim say mimi nua ekoye fee paying or KNUST. And the fees ni air high as compared to those who are not fee paying. That means government was already subsidizing the universities. So this is nothing new. It's nothing new. It's just propaganda, political gimmick, and an NDC for the year because it's nothing new. And omuntuya fee paying students. Omusama omu peanut now. It's nothing new, Lawrence. Ubi semia it's nothing new. And I'll be happy say you will say further investigation. No ye bisa. Kebe me de say next time me ba na me the SH me the university graduate level 100 na kama de abegina ha na ka wa cheche Ghana for near NDC for year. Omo ye 419 NDC. Who say no John Mama sorry to say all can also want man ka 24 hour on sam. 24 hours HBia baka sa to su.
Pacho boso.
One count, boss say 24 hours. Almost is a 4 billion. No, boss says 24 hours, and Koso, and to one boss, no. The same old story now. There was nothing new.
Okay, so Sisia, always stay on topic, Mami, because of a Breno.
Okay.
Yan, me person won't touch on the education, no. Na yeah, what touch on the no fee stress on the university student, I make us say according to my penny and no say 120,000 students so far no just send school fees amount one to say media ba. You got free SHS policy so na yes you are strengthening free SHS policy no with 3.5 billion cedis some make us say the person strengthening this in decentralizing school feeding program. Way was one of your biggest policies that and the NDC now are you happy? Are you happy? Say we and then our Sakraba now we need say so far policy are we implementing and president me ashemukena. Doc. Okay, so Doc, I'm ready. I'm going to opening Sabato one. Yenka, we want some now, but man, opportunity opening Sabato.
Oh, hello.
We are looking at meet the president, of course, President Openipa na Bijine Muna on the president. So far, the sector ministers, the Abena, President. First of all, how do you feel? Feeling what we now to say we are about education.
Oh, very, very, very impressive. Uni Abema, many doubt about John Dramani Mahama, our president. You know why? For somebody who, from all this while being assembly member up to being an MP, being a type of leaders, included the leader of the house, would him adia oye. So when we say that Ujinani now, so all these hours answering the questions. Obeshas, obo tofa, baby I befa or mine, baby I wo, baby a sika sem, baby I jina, and no may see any so say yebe. And I'm baffled, say Dr. Abungo Eka se wono want to say President did mention of 24-hour economy once. So clearly, Osha president number it was so marvelous said. And no man president atachi ebi currency so Gina Honwo Kanoma, that tells you how prepared he was. And on the ordinary day, and the class Shia John Dramani Mahama, they are kind of no because he know what is going on. He always asks for the details and untino onim the way. So I was highly impressed. All the social media, all the followers, this is the man. This is the man who has prepared himself to be a leader. So, I was so impressed.
Famiko ni we are making education so far no said them did kind boss that about 120,000 university students so far no enjoy no fee stress. Now student policies we are make us say free tertiary education for persons with disability and no name the partner.
Good. These are the promise manifesto during the 2024 election. Yabeka said, and I'm free SHS in Intino. There are issues. Ghana Edu Watch, Amoya and Kophobia, Amo follow education until all the time. Into Amode, Amo post, Amo conduct, Amo de buy, naturally, so Muhuni say, since I free SHS in the buy, and many people be eco tertiary, but Omo who said numbers, a decline. Why? And Omoya said they will dig in. So Amo dig in on Omuko who say, student, Obianya admission. Wako first year ni tuya na eye parents ni bebrede eno nti no be hu say school ni timi ma admission say oh yama 50 student admission but omo mbebe school no na be ebe 25 and 30 the rest of the 20 no you won't find them say oh ebia wako ama ho anye ye nti wako ebia akosi ho da bi no ani say omo nko school no because na admission na ye de am omo nti JDM gada ni na sana so ya beto abanu hu say ye koye ansana ye be ye manifesto no anything ye to the people's manifesto ye call house to house ye call areas together what ehu hia omo no omo kan ye mfa nti enu so no ye capture as we nti JDM ye ne say okay and the society there if the free SH has brought this huge numbers I was see a timima first year student free entry. And a question came, oh, no, be our free entry, no, Nisika in the second year, so student loan will support that per person on his second year. And the nothing I wouldn't say, JD Amokan said, Nipa 120,000 are year student. They have benefits from first free and stress free. And you have to need what it does, and then they say, Yenyanoma or Moko school, no Moko 2 years for first year, no. The government has reimbursed this payment to these individuals. Yeah, yeni na ye hu bi o social media na amanfo ani age numbers no omoye almost 120,000. So this was the promise for failure. You can want them, and son of course you can want them 2020 where you manifesto about disabled for so obi tertiary and also free. And also you can want them ebiemu JDM say free SHS and buy the entire ama double track na draw so ne say student ni bebre school no e wasn't komunya no munya enti and then no so am ko private school e was say still aban no etimi sustain omo what the private school na nipa no ebeko no enti during your campaign mo na also your one promise JDM cast okay say nipa na kwa and also betimi ama you kind of saying double track and so because say yeah the omoko private schools now and there was buying the coho no ko to ya sanko for the car said the be ya betimi ama double track na cost no and also yeah there government has fulfilled on the education side ebioma government as I no ya there your friend school feeding aban ba 8 months in won't say school feeding for sorry sa ban do omo kanti omo baba beji omusika That one has been also dealt with. Get fund. Yes, it can be a percentage be a tete at the year school maintenance and they are not so many workers say according to the finance minister the budget the last time those payment has been also be made, included district common fund, district assembly common fund. You buy na arrears and the last time I meet here local government minister Ibrahim. No walk say your tua says you can ma MPs no cry a year or more. And so far, Minia, when it comes to say your education, and nothing I won't say there is no too much agitation. Your education sector because all the promise now your promise has been fulfilled. And so far, so good. There is no any huge argument to be a cost so surface over to school feeding for or materials abonting until see a buy a crown and will move free or yes, as system no somewhere match epu. I may call fast start here to now there was no hit because the amount was here to now has been dealt with her. And the sika akoko set ame education aye den aye hwiama ye nuanom free SHS omkase ye baba betwemu no and the yetimi adipino to the private sector as well. So minia
yes camouflage na moye
there say a camouflage the results is there for obia to see. Why am I saying this? Because yaba and normal that's what the corner free SHS no no na ekoso ade ba kwa ya sesano say ya makwan say there will be memfa say PTA meetings and also kra no aban ne de emraye den ato ho because some of school headmasters in which are they will put their own interest first into member the benefit of the student into I know you wanna aban no share a honoma attack. And Diminia, so share even included nurses allowance and training teachers allowance. Yenye any behind. Sikabia yebeto ye any day was ye tuyamo mono has been also been fulfilled. And they want to say they be aye then honoma school kwalana niaje and let me say this teacher training allowance and nurses training allowance is not supposed to be in arrears. The main purpose and said yamma kwalane kakra na de obetimi dia ye no ho obetimi dia to bibi dia boa no sa amount no no waye but ya na aban no behind JDM say wa sure mo say yen ko behind the biem na the purpose I was sikanitimi ye no entimi mba mambe ye it is see abosome so a e was see etimi for failures promise no emma school for na ultimately who say we are not behind. If you ma ye promise ye a sanitary pad and also air cost ye dimma school for ye nuanom ma wasn't combat sika kwa sanitary pad no outside there and no JDM outside introduce and also air cost. And to me so far so good and intina who say do that JDM buy no worker school sector from baby I bet to ye ne and normal ye di aka ho ama school no ye den and the last time no so no ye tresika billions of cedis at the education minister say other infrastructures aka ye blocks and ye sini di aka nwurem any dia was ye di ye bia ye make sure say betimi this sika no aye ni na timi complete said ye ni na will come into use said ye be ya double track system no ye betimi aye den a year through so far so
with the education building I think education here taken from grounds schools being near the idea building government will allocate 555.6 million as say education sector mamenko health now USA wants and somehow how I affected why USA the back of money tebia you say omotwem na ebanta no effect ben nya o health system so na sia na president ema say yes I mean 15.6 billion na yewo. Increment is here about so amana ko 17.8. I mention amuba so amunya sa we no effect ye USA no if your system no effect nya ewo health sector no so na see an improvement it nya be no ma me ho eduma akọ.
Are you with me or doctor?
Oh, already Nakame Pese won't take it, not mommy, but Doc Abede. I think he was making a point education so mention again before Doc.
Yeah.
We were on education. Now you can so far no the stress a government free university students so who make it comment kakra was now drop here now. 3 SHS policy sisi and government abeshe mukena initially na mo say government ba aban we ba we twem wan twem make us say us school feeding program no class ti ade ba she mukena ma about 3.5 billion cedis in decentralizing obi anya aduane baby how do you feel about this? Is it
Yeah, Lawrence, this tells you that NPP party, a party, the policy bar, it is to the beneficiaries of the Ghanaians, right? Oh, sure. I always want to be factual and historical, because Ghana National Health Scheme, your friend, NPP na buy health insurance. I'll be any. It has come to stay. School feeding fee, a NPP time, and it has come to stay. And I started free SHS and ABBA. Initially, NDC were almost saying to me, yet. Oh, no, because saying to me, our platform, so your mom, baby, say other countries, which have PHS, and yet, near me succeed, and ye. God be so good. It me and ye, succeed here. It me and a double track. I don't mean you say education, no. You say double track. It never even say NDC bar. Omudu omuwaju nkasiye. Ka double track no, ni triple track no, ni 4 track no, kombejai. But this is a party that was preaching 24-hour economy. But they were against double track. So let me be saying home. Omubaye no. Double track ekoso and I say ekoso. But this is a very political party. No mu etia double track. Microphone defie omusua there. I was thinking that they are going to bring new ideas to help the educational sector. Find any new ideas ama.
Of course,
ideas like they buy
new ideas
no. Policy no. Double track system is still going on. That means NPP we are in the right directions. And Ghanaians are the best people to judge. Ghanaians are the best people to know which political party have them in their interest. Which political party has Ghanaians in their interest? NPP. There's no doubt about this, right? And they say NDC ever and Omar follow his steps. Now so me catch a hadun edrusu. Dormitories ebimu ni mattresses. Ebimu nye baby on meda. Ma who say head teachers be have a complaining. Time that's how they need we make sure say no more mattresses. Baby on meda or more bed. Baby dormitories. We make sure say arranging my one or baby da. And anything the shift obi no biba. And a shift system never was that other. Maybe cause school.
But Doc, even at that, you a lot of reportage na say maybe a student in the big crowd bed bags are real more doing the so engineer there. The this particular 1 year about with by decentralization of the school feeding program near the are you when you and is this something that you are loading the government on? Say,
anything about education, once it is going to benefit our students, once it's going to benefit our city, our future leaders, I am supporting. It's laudable. And anything about PHS, we take credit. No be credit. And it's laudable. So we might take here initiative and or more publishing. That is how governance is being done. If a political party brings something that is good, you take it on, you build upon it, and that is how we build a country, right? I know free HHS, no, yeah, my Ghanaians, yeah, my NPP, and NDC buyer. NDC buyer, so they are managing it for Ghanaians, or managing for NDC. So it's a lateral idea. So but they should be thanking we, the NPP. They be thanking us for bringing this policy. They should be thanking us, say, say progressive free HHS, no, it was not a good policy. Yeah, then a good policy. And nothing a mobile, no, or continue here, no. Can you good policy? Come by no, come upgrade, no. Nan omudi na then, omudi na progressive naba. And Lawrence, it speaks well about NPP. It speaks well about how NPP, yeah, good. It speaks well about NPP. Policies, yeah, almost say, a social democrat, right? Political party. But they have nothing, they have none of the social policies that Ghanaians are benefiting. That is credited to them. Social policies na Ghanaians more benefit no ni na no credit to my NPP. Anytime me born national insurance no, me born school fee, me sa born free SHS no, ni na ye policies, ye social interventions policy. And now omo person na compare omo copy e dey call ye university there no, but eno so no e be to so mo ano no, because omo planning the year, right? Omo planning the year.
In what sense?
Omo planning year in such a way, say. Omo planning year in such a way, say. Me know okay. First year, some kind of tuition fees. Are they only first years who are in the university? No. We have second years. They are paying fees. I don't know Ghanaians. We have third years. They are paying fees. I don't know Ghanaians. We have fourth years.
Free SHS starting sir.
Free HHS no. There be implementing across. Yeah, implementing across. Yeah, the progressive. Omo de NPP progressive. And I say be so omo call level omo level 100 say now. Omo call level 200. Omo tu omo tuition fee bio. What provisions have they made? What project do they have? What budget have they provided for them? Omo your budget bia. Omo chere Ghanaians budget. Omo chere policy document of this policy. Omo ni any policy documents. Omo here in the campaign message, campaign gimmick. And they are almost fast, so more implementing. But my old man, education is life, education is power, education is wealth. Into omutre ye, so munima omumbra nombe huye, na enchiro because they are a technocrat, and all Ghanaians say NPP for the omu a technocrat, omu a been for into omu policy ideas, policy knowledge, policy planning, policy implementation, policy monitoring. Omombe huye na yenchiro omo Lawrence. Eti so waka credit ni na no ekoma NPP for bringing the free HHS policy. Me da say.
Mr. Medase, Mami Fakunya way is exactly 7:53 na Mami reading the messages no. Na me ba meje mo last submissions on what we've talked about now. Afi you're signing out to Fefe. Good evening. Watching from Akwisi, we is from Frimpong, Befi. Now, I can say good evening, watching and listening live from Achim in my. I don't know if we Asempa Henibuachi. We if in another we said good evening and greetings from totally northern Ghana and Sekina Information Center listeners. Oh, yeah, that's Sinana. Robert Kimpi says, greetings, watching from Paris, France. Atup is really was necessary. Ochimwa, finance minister, or Bonahumade Pan. Frimpong Befi says, good evening, watching from Akwisi, Mafa Odenda. Frimpong Akwisi from what is saying. Mighty and Kana, Mubanso make sure some share, and me here, Papa. Mavis Watson says, good evening, watching with the family from Lisbon, Portugal. Dr. Abongo has come to lie as usual. But Sikapa family says, good evening. Watching on YouTube from Jumaponia Uforidia. Thank you so much. Madam Semuna Mutina. Lady Ma'am says, Doctor Abongo should be truthful to himself for once. Doctor, yes, dinokrama bako and nepe air dinokre. No need to defend everything. Doc, there's no need to defend everything. Dinokre bako. Asempa Eneboachi says, good evening, watching and listening from watching and listening live from Achinhimai. Thank you, Asempa. Thank you, Asempa. Ajingo Longo. The papa. Before Adamfu. More fire, comrade. It's about watching you live from Germany, NDC, all the way. Prema Oye says, the reset agenda is really happening in Ghana. Whom to me and other loudmouths has been reset. Watching from Machi, near who, Machi, near who. Resetting the Guswa. Jamframa TV says, good evening. The political insult and name calling should stop immediately. Watching from Rara in UT region. Jamframa, Edamuina said the Biamusa Asenina Mupusi Media Neko, Medamasi. Damase, Munko to Adam messages in Brana, Meshamin Kaimamu. Someone we can say, okay, so Nanaya Obil says, God bless you, Sabato. What is happening under the NPP, or what happened under the NPP was a crime scene. Watching from Kwanta in the OT region, right here. I say maybe I'm not rephrasing. Sometimes type on. Okay, so make us say I've got just 3 minutes. Na Mesre Ura Sabato. But you remember 1 minute. Na wrap up na mema sanso na mema ura dongo 1 minute me 3 minutes me.
Okay.
1 minute na.
Ura
Sabato. They aka ina gintimi anko ade areas no nemum for 1 minute bonnet of my.
That's an age na said ye kai no so far so good. Ya by 8 months in a normal is place. Nancy na Dora na very stable. Just for the past 1 week now, due to the demand for the Christmas a month for okra no ma bent according to Bloomberg and no now stop the Ghana city one day but apart from inflation has come down. Debt EP ratio is stable. Your public debt already an currency in your papa your timia so best 150 billion John Dramani Mahama did mention. So far so good. Me no can say 58 ministers due to the loss yenyano nanseyano. Adia ebetimi aboa magana akonanim. Enunti no the best Ghana phone na say they should bear with us. Maybe I don't mind no yesi kasem said the Andra John Dramani Mahama from say omode a credit score echo junk status and CC and the yetimi de aba B manosa ama all the foreign investors Ghana just to invest because say a normal atoto to I know any because I encourage you more John Dramani Mahama no muye jumani say they should keep on said yeba we feed so yebetimi anya biaka. But I want to mention to Dr. Abongo say progressive san or no obetu free SH said they will catch no. Na ye were 1, 2, 3. They started with the year 1. That is the meaning of progressive. Omoba no man can say omo embetu omu na ye tu omu school fees are den amomo. I think say he should understand. Na mefa akonya so na yada ye viewers if only na say all the time no omutimi ba today's Ghana ebeboaye emiedi jumadi no, and we will keep on making sure say the government policies has been maybe sell to the public. Said ya beya who baby a Ghana ye den ye jina ye jumedia ye no cost. So many so far so good. We are doing well both on the opinion polls, both on the grounds, everywhere. And himself, John Dramani Mahama NDC currently in government is doing so well. We want to keep on to the next level. Many I say any akwenya all the time. Modema yemi about today Ghana so.
Yes. Ma doc final submission under 1 minute in patcho.
MPP graduate for me na me catch round baby you me say 2028 baby you yeba power nti baby mo obia no mo former komotum yem ye presidential candidate and minim say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia will remain victorious. Now so me advise him say you should remember we have a party to defend for 2028 elections. We don't have a candidate to defend. It is a okay candidate who wants a Kai say you candidate now. So candidate now have representing party now you also defending no. And it is okay wants a man no cry. A better no bet must have it by defending party no. A defending the park. It must internal elections. You be a leader. Personal attack no. Mama ye campaign, clean campaign, then ye presidential candidate for 2028. Sebi nani. NDC only presidential candidate, and they are not thinking about it. And to say it may ye the in tema. Yes, I say ye campaigner. Asana NDC beba ye omu presidential candidate no. Division meba, omu party betiti. One share blows beto, one share mokobe shie. About that time na NPP head yoko enim dada. And we have been strategic. And the Mikacham say, baby, who am I? MPP, grassroots for me domina. Come here, come feel piano. Me domina. Lawrence, me dasi. It's here for baby mo piano. Me rimakuma. Edamasi. Na today Ghana news. Ono technical team. Me domina si. Ijuma pa mo yeno. Mon konsunye isa ijumanu. Me yini. And become one of the international brand. Ghanaian media international brand, Madam Ase.
Opening Dr. Masood Abogwe, chairman for the NPP Russia branch. Also, Namisaka opening Zaid Sabatu, NDC North London Communications Officer. It's been a beautiful show. Now, we be ordinary in Chabai, we be a musha free biana, muti, Yadamase. We air no premier live on Today Ghana News TV. Me and media won't chami within the Lawrence of the neighbor. Wait me up in the Nakufia penny about I do so. But in that second, say Ebama opening set adi. Producer director no she open pay for the mind. Yami Aduma the Sene, Yawada say, I say Abamu Panso na the media abrem. Na Monte Capi Maya Crab. You don't want